Hi everyone, Sadia here.
Hey, and I'm Keith. Don't answer the English questions incorrectly.
In the last lesson, Lesson 6, Don't Miss Your Chance, How to Close the Deal in English, you learned how to exchange personal information.
You also learned about possessive adjectives such as my, his, her, its, ours.
You learned about the conjunction and,
The demonstrative this.
and you learned about informal imperatives.
Okay, so in this lesson, you're going to learn how to get through immigration and customs.
This conversation takes place at immigration in JFK Airport.
Okay, and the conversation is between the main character, Zoe, and an immigration official.
Next, passport please.
Hello, here you are.
How long will you stay?
Once again, please.
How long will you stay?
For 2 weeks.
Where will you stay?
At the L Hotel.
What is the purpose of your stay?
Once again, please. Slowly, please.
What is the purpose of your stay?
I'm here on business and to sightsee.
Okay, thank you. Welcome to the United States.
One more time, slowly.
Next, passport, please.
Hello, here you are.
How long will you stay?
Once again, please.
How long will you stay?
For 2 weeks.
Where will you stay?
At the L Hotel.
What is the purpose of your stay?
Once again, please. Slowly, please.
What is the purpose of your stay?
I'm here on business and to sightsee.
Okay, thank you. Welcome to the United States.
Okay, the most unloved part of travel, passing through customs.
Unloved? What do you mean by unloved?
What I mean is that no one likes going through customs. It is not loved.
Actually, every time I pass through customs, I get very, very nervous.
Really?
Will they let me in? Will they let me in? Is there going to be a problem? And I think a lot of people experience that too. Well, you can see from the conversation that custom officials are pretty tough, like the one in our dialogue.
Yeah, they're all pretty tough. No small talk or polite conversation.
Actually, what's small talk?
Small talk is, I guess it's kind of short and sweet conversation. It's very nice, it's very pleasant, and it's very brief.
And with customs officials, definitely no small talk.
No small talk. Why do you think that is?
They have to be really serious. I don't know. First of all, there's a lot of people waiting.
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, they're protecting their country.
Exactly. So this customs official, the one in the dialogue, is not interested in friendly conversation. He is what you'd call a man of few words.
Yeah, definitely right. All right, let's take a look at the vocabulary for this lesson.
Next.
Next.
Immediately following, adjacent, future.
Next.
Next.
How long?
How long?
For what length of time?
How long?
How long?
Stay.
Stay.
To remain somewhere.
Stay.
Stay.
For.
For.
Used as a function word to indicate purpose.
For.
For.
Week.
Week.
7 days.
Week.
Week.
Purpose.
Purpose.
Reason.
Purpose.
Purpose.
Business.
Business.
Work or trade.
Business.
Business.
Personal.
Personal.
Of or relating to a person.
Personal.
Personal.
Sightseeing.
Sightseeing.
The act of seeing sights.
Sightseeing.
Sightseeing.
Okay, so let's take a closer look at some of the words and phrases from this lesson.
The first phrase we'll look at is, how long will you stay?
The customs official asked Zoe, how long will you stay? What's he mean by that?
He'd like to know the length of time that Zoe plans to be in New York.
Okay, so what's the next phrase?
The next phrase is for 2 weeks. When asked how long he'll stay in New York, Zoe answers for 2 weeks.
Right, and that's just short for a 2-week period.
Or for a 2-week length of time, a 2-week stay.
But what do we have next?
The next phrase is where will you stay?
The customs official asked Zoe, where will you stay?
Yes, and where will you stay means where will you sleep and keep your belongings during your trip.
The next phrase is, I'm staying at the L Hotel.
Oh, nice hotel.
Indeed, but what does at mean?
At simply indicates where Zoe will stay during his trip.
Exactly. At is a preposition meaning place where.
So, Zoe is staying at the L Hotel.
Next, the customs official asks, what is the purpose of your stay?
The customs official is simply asking why Zoe has come to the United States. In response, Zoe says, I'm here on business and to sightsee.
On business and to sightsee.
There are a couple of important points in that phrase, on business and to sightsee. First, on business. What's that mean?
On business just means for the purpose of business or to do business. What about the phrase to sightsee?
To sightsee means, of course, to see the important sights in a place. I wonder where Zoe will go sightseeing in New York.
If he's in New York, he's probably going to the Empire State Building, Statue of Liberty,
Right.
a lot of museums, but I guess we'll have to wait and find out.
I suppose so. The focus points of this lesson are implied verbs and prepositions.
Okay, well, let's start with implied verbs. I think a lot of people know what verbs mean, but what does implied mean?
Implied means suggested or hinted at, but not stated. So, the customs official says, passport, please.
There he implies or suggests that he wants Zoe to hand over his passport. Give me your passport.
And Zoe understands that this is what the official means based on the situation.
Yeah, but why did he just say passport, please, and not a more friendly, informative phrase like, will you hand me your passport, please?
Remember, there's no time to be polite. Both the customs official and Zoe, but especially the customs official, wants to get the process over as quickly as possible.
Definitely true. So when the official asks Zoe how long he'll stay in New York, Zoe says, for 2 weeks. He didn't say the full phrase, I'm staying for 2 weeks.
And when the official asks where Zoe is staying, Zoe says, at the L Hotel.
Right. Again, the full phrase would be, I'll stay at the L Hotel. But because he's using implied verbs, he's just saying, at the L Hotel.
Also, and finally, when the customs official asks Zoe about the purpose of his stay,
Zoe's reason for visiting New York?
yes, Zoe first responds by saying, once again, please. Slowly, please.
Right. I don't think there were any actual verbs in there, but what Zoe means is, can you say that again? And can you say it slowly?
Precisely. So implied verbs or suggested verbs don't appear in a sentence.
But you'll know what is meant based on the situation.
So Zoe knows exactly what the customs official means when he says, passport, please. And the customs official understands what Zoe means when he says, at the L Hotel.
How about we move on to the second focus of this lesson, which is prepositions.
Okay, prepositions link nouns, pronouns, and phrases to other words in a sentence. Prepositions are everywhere.
It's very, very difficult to live your English speaking life without prepositions.
Indeed, so don't try it. What do prepositions do?
A preposition shows the relationship of its object to the rest of the sentence.
Okay, so on the table, over the moon, against my will. into the sunset.
You've got the idea. In this dialogue, Zoe says he'll be in New York for 2 weeks.
He'll be in New York for 2 weeks. And he says he's staying at the L Hotel.
He also says, I'm here on business and to sightsee.
He likes his prepositions, this Zoe.
Well, everyone in English likes their preposition. Actually, English learners probably don't like prepositions.
Yes, indeed.
But there's so many of them, you have to learn them.
You have to learn them. So the prepositions in this dialogue, I think we heard for, at, on, to. They're not the only prepositions, are they?
They're not. Some of the most commonly used prepositions are above, after, during, but, by, in, of, on, out, up, with. There's so many more prepositions.
Yeah, there are a lot of prepositions, and these are words we hear all the time. I could say, I got a card from my friend, or maybe I'm going to the park, or my shoes are under my bed.
Right, there's tons of them, but you can use them all the time, and it's very good for practice if you do.
Yep, so we should all become very good friends with prepositions, much like we hope Zoe becomes very good friends with Michelle.
You got it.
Next, passport please.
Hello, here you are.
How long will you stay?
Once again, please.
How long will you stay?
For 2 weeks.
Where will you stay?
At the L Hotel.
What is the purpose of your stay?
Once again, please. Slowly, please.
What is the purpose of your stay?
I'm here on business and to sightsee.
Okay, thank you. Welcome to the United States.